Hi.
Happy Valentine's month. I would like to announce that all the single people that come across this video, including myself, we're gonna be each other's Valentines, stick together, and yeah. Hi, how are you? Welcome to the channel. I don't fucking know what to say. Wait, I'm trying not to curse. Someone told me that I curse too much. Bro, if you think this is too much, you should have heard me talking my native language. So recently I was in a bookstore. Shocking. I know. The bookseller was there. He was alone. And anyways, we were chatting and then he goes, what was your favorite book of last year? And I was just like, oh, probably like I named a few Murakami books and I don't fucking know. And he goes, I've never gotten into Murakami. And I was like, yeah, what do you like? And he goes, actually, don't judge, but I'm into Koho at the moment. And I was just like, I don't judge, but what the fuck? Like, there's so much. Anyways. And then he went, and then I went, so I ended up asking my local librarian what his favorite book of last year was. And he goes, it was Confess. We're gonna read it. The choice is questionable, especially coming from a librarian of the library. It's questionable. I mean, I really do not. I'm not a person that will tell you, you shouldn't read this and you should read this and why would you read? I am not, never have been, never will be. If I have been, if I am, if you ever catch me being that person, confront me. It's fine. But what the what? Why is this a library? You have so many choices. Literally admitted it as well. Like, he was like, I sit here all day and when like it's not busy, I just read. So like his Goodreads goal is like always 200, 180, like 250. And this is like there, oh my god, stop judging. Okay. Hi, we're gonna be reading Confess because my local librarian told me it was his favorite book of last year. I am not disappointed at all that my librarian that I trusted with all of my book choices chose this. Not that I don't like Koho, I like Koho's books, but like what the fuck? Auburn Reed has lost everything important to her. To her fight to rebuild her shattered life, she has her goals in sight and there's no room for mistakes. But when she walks into a Dallas art studio in search for a job, she doesn't expect to find a deep attraction to the enigmatic artist who works there. Gentry, I don't know. To save the relationship, all Owen needs to do is confess, but in this case, the confession could be much more destructive than the actual sin. It's actually given Verity vibe. I loved it. Verity was like, Verity and Lila were my favorite books by Koho so far. The others were a little bit of a disappointment. I'm like, the others were like where I did not understand the hype. But yeah, Lila and Verity I loved so much. So it's given that. So we're gonna be reading it and we're going to spend some time together. Reading it together. Yes. Okay. So first initial thought thingies. I know I'm not gonna have the time to either read nor talk to you tomorrow. And I'm not gonna have the time to do it at night as well. So yeah, and I'm sad because I didn't really read as much as I wanted today. It's interesting. The first thing that I noted was the prologue. Yeah, not the prologue actually, it was the dedication. The confessions you read within this novel are true confessions, submitted anonymously by readers. This book is dedicated to all of you who found the courage to share them. I love that. And I'm not even 100 pages in. Fuck it, I'm not even 50 in. I'm 40 pages in. And already, the confessions are getting not weirder, but more intense as we go on. And like, I'm so fucking excited. We did have a flashback moment. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. I hate 1,000 Boy Kisses. It was the most disappointing thing that I've ever read in my entire fucking life. I've read The Secret. I read so many non-fiction books, and that was the most disappointing thing that I've ever read in my entire fucking life. I hated it. And now, like, it starts off with Adam and Auburn, who are 15 and are like in this deep, thoughtful, I mean, I love you so much, and someone is terminally ill and someone is on their deathbed, and it gave me so many flashbacks to 1,000 Boy Kisses, but thank God that only lasts for a chapter and then they grow up, because they were so intense and I was just like, chill, you are 15. 15, you shouldn't be talking like this. You shouldn't be saying this because it just doesn't sound realistic. And I'm glad we're over that because it sounds more of like a childish angst than just a cringy moment. She says his eyes are what people call hazel, but they weren't. They were like layers of green and brown together. Baby, that is hazel. That's hazel. That's what hazel eye color is. It's layers of brown and green together. I know. It's like she literally said they weren't green, they were a mixture of yellow and blue. Like, bitch, why? I don't understand the necessity of like making something sound overly poetic when it doesn't need to. Like, why do we need to insert so many layers into a phrase, so many analogies, so many things like to make it sound overly poetic when it just really does not, it's not necessary. Like, you could have just said they were hazel and they were pretty, and there's no need to say like that because it was just a stupid statement. So far we started with Auburn and Adam, and then Adam was no more, and then that was spoiling. And then she is like forward few years later, and she's in her 20s, she's in her early 20s, and she is looking for a job, and then she stumbles across this sign, and she enters like an art studio, and she meets someone, and then he gets super interested. He's an artist and he has this studio, right? And she starts working for him. And he, like, when he gets to his POV, he goes, I can't believe, like, I've met her again. She doesn't recognize me, but I recognize her immediately. And it's so intriguing. Like, that is so intriguing to me. It's not, oh my god, this is the best, like, 40 pages that I've read in my entire life, but it is intriguing and super interesting, and I'm really, really interested in what they have to say. And yeah, the back of the book, like, I keep reminding myself that the back of the book says that they have something super intense to confess to themselves, and looking how, like, these confessions are, like, how intense they are getting, I'm excited about that. Also, there was one point where he's like, she was wearing a t-shirt, it was pink or maybe red. And I was waiting for them to explain that he's colorblind, but he's not. How do you not know pink from red? Like, that's such a there's such a vast difference between pink and red that I don't understand how you cannot. And you're a fucking artist. How do you not know pink from red? Like, they're two, it's not like different. Oh my god. So that bothered me. But so far, so good. Okay. So, I'm about 158 pages and 160 pages in. I forgot my notebook. I'm gonna be right back. Okay. If you saw my pants and they have ice cream on them and hamburgers, no, you didn't. I am an adult. Okay? I am an adult human. And I have adult human pants. I hate how long my videos turn out. Like they're fucking boring. 24 fucking minutes, 30 minutes of me just talking about something. And then I edit them, and then it's just me talking about the stupid shit. That's why they're fucking long. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna lie. After I saw you last time, I kept reading it and I thought, boring. So fucking easy to stop reading, and I was almost getting disappointed. And this year is not turning out that much because almost every book that I've read so far has been a fucking disappointment. But then it started getting better. I think this light is better. I don't know what to do. There's sound from outside and this is broken. It's either the mic that gets broken or the fucking light that gets broken. And I don't know how to fix everything. This is a therapy session. I'm just trying to fix everything, dog. The few pages that I read after the last time I saw you, like I said, they got boring, and to the point where the only thing that was keeping me intrigued, keeping me reading, keeping me going was what Owen was lying about. And at the moment I thought I knew, and I was getting like underwhelmed, and I was getting annoyed, and I was just getting bored as fuck. And it took me so long to finish 20-30 pages, which is horrendous to me. Also, the romance feels weird to me. Like, we just met and then we went on a date. And when I say a date, I mean a fucking date, like quotes unquote date, because she worked for him and then they went out and had an illegal drink, and then that's it. And then she's like, I'm having all these feelings, and I don't understand where they're coming from. Like, we didn't really ease into it to the point where we as readers feel it. Me as a reader felt it. It's just it's just there. I went back to check like the page count and to check the pages and to skim over the story again to make sure, because I honestly thought that I missed something, but I didn't. Like, we met and then she's having these feelings and I was just like, wait, what happened? What happened between that chapter and this that you are feeling this? I don't get it. Like about page like 110 or something like that, there was this thing that they did. It made me want to close the book and throw it across a fucking room. I'm gonna read it to you. You decide, because it might be me. They started rhyming. They were together and they started rhyming. She rhymed, and then it's literally like the cringiest shit ever. Like, they didn't have the romance aspect going for them because they're literally like strangers, and then they started rhyming. I hated it. You better stop pouting and doubting. And he goes, that rhymed. And she goes, I'm the queen of rhyming. It's all about the timing. So trust me, Owen, my desire for you is growing. Bro, when did this turn into a Dr. Seuss book? This is the cringiest thing. Listen, co-host books are already kind of a little bit cringy. Everyone is white. Everyone is white. Almost every problem is first world problem. And you add this shit to it? Bitch. So trust me, Owen, my desire for you is growing. And he goes, she's trying to be seductive and it's working. Bitch, if I'm on a date with a fucking girl and she goes, so trust me, Owen, my desire for you is growing, I'm the queen of rhyming, I wouldn't think she's seductive. I would think, I need to get the fuck out of here. This bitch is slow. I need to go home. I don't need this shit in my life. Why is this a thing in this book that shouldn't have this? So go take your shower, come back over in an hour, then you, Auburn Mason Reed, I will completely devour. I prefer to be single. I prefer to stay alone and love myself and put energy into myself than be with someone that would tell me, go home and shower, come back in an hour, and then I will completely devour. This is the type of dude that gives you 2 pumps and then says, was that good? No, my fam, it was not. I hated that part. You don't understand. I hated that part so fucking much. I wanted to throw this book out of a fucking window, but it has gotten better. Before it got better, she found out something about him, right? And it was like this big thing and this big lie and this big secret and stuff like that. And she had the audacity to be completely shocked. Like, how could he? Like, this is not Owen. He would never. Bitch, you've known him for a week. A fucking week. A week. And you have the audacity to say, how could he? He would never do that. Yes, bitch, the fuck he would. How do you know what he is capable of if you don't know the man? If you've known him for a week. You went on one date and you have the nerve, the brave, the confidence to say, how could he? He would never. Bitch. And then she said, I can't move on without saying goodbye first. I need to say goodbye. Like it's a fucking relationship. At least a month-old relationship. It's not. Even a month-old relationship, you wouldn't even feel like that. That reaction wouldn't even feel realistic. It's been 2 weeks. They went on one date and they had a rhyming duel. A fucking rhyming duel. And she goes, I cannot move on without saying goodbye. Yes, the fuck you can. But there was a part 2 and it's gotten fucking juicy. A part 2 where we get to know one of Auburn's secret, and Auburn gets so fucking annoying at that point. I mean, I know she's trying to do what's best for her and her people. I'm not going to spoil. I'm trying my best not to spoil actually. But she just gets fucking annoying, which is good. It's a sign of good writing. Writing is still easy, of course, to understand. It is a coho book and to follow, and the plot is easy and realistic. Except the fucking rhyming duel. What the fuck was that? But after we got to that part, report. After we got to that part is where I started gobbling up, is where I am left with not that much to finish. And if only we started the book with that enthusiasm. Like, we found out a secret of Owen's, and now we're finding out secrets of Auburn. And Auburn had this big thing that I did not see coming. And the thing that I thought, I just told you that I thought I see, like, I think I know what's happening, and I think I know Owen's secret. I didn't at all. It wasn't that. I told you it got better. And I was like, oh, I thought wrong, which rarely happens. Like, I usually find out shit and they are completely true. Like, I crack a case 2-3 chapters into a book, and it's something that I don't like. I want a plot that's going to be so fucking difficult to open, and this wasn't like that, but it still confused me to a point where I got it wrong, which I'm happy about. I've gotten to a point where it is, I want to read and I want to know what's happening actually, and I'm intrigued. Not intrigued enough, not there's just one thing that is intriguing enough, but the whole story is getting intriguing and I actually want to follow it. But this whole thing should have started the way part 2 is going, because the first part, it didn't do shit. So I'm gonna finish it and I'm gonna see you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we found her. The worst Colleen Hoover book I've read. A Colleen Hoover book I hate and wouldn't recommend and have a lot of problems with. We did it! I was so underwhelmed from this book, by this book, that I forgot to film an outro. I could swear to God that I like, as soon as I finished it, I just closed it, put it back in the shelves, and like tried to erase it from my memory. And then I went to edit and I was like, where the fuck is my outro? Where the fuck is my outro? And there was no outro because I was so underwhelmed by this. It's barely salt among spices. Even salt is too much for this. It's just boring. It's given nothing. It gave nothing. I am shocked. I'm gonna talk about the themes in this book. Maybe a spoiler if you want to read it, so skip ahead maybe a minute or two. I am shocked. I am aghast. I am bewildered how Colleen could take subjects as serious, as dire as teenage pregnancy, addiction, death, losing parents, raising a kid alone, sexual assault. How she could have taken these themes and made it into this pile of shit. And oh my God, I am shocked. How can you write a plot that has so much juice, teenage pregnancy, death, terminally ill fucking 16-year-old boyfriend, assault left and right, like so much, and make it into this? The characters are extremely two-dimensional. They're not even two-dimensional, for fuck's sake. They're 1.5 dimension. They're 0.5 dimension. Like, there's nothing in them, to the point where, like, when something bad happens to one of them, I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't care. Oh my God, I'm getting assaulted. I don't care. They're so one-dimensional. There's nothing to them. Their background is empty. Like, their background consists of, this bad thing happened to me and now I'm in this situation, and that's it. There's no juice. There's nothing in there. The pacing of this one is weird as fuck. The story moved in a fast but weird way. Like, they met and then there are all these feelings and then people are assaulting people over other people, and I'm like, when did the fuck, did I miss a few pages in the middle? Because I don't understand how we went from here to there that fast and that weirdly. Like, it moved, it developed in such a weird way that when the plot supposedly thickens, I don't really feel anything, because I didn't have the time to get attached to these people. The fucking main character, one of the main characters, Auburn, is so annoying. She's a stupid fucking bitch. And so many times I wanted to hold her by the fucking shoulders and shake the fuck out of her. Like, how can you react that way? Like, the reaction, I was willing to move over the fact that everyone is white, that everyone is boring, if she made them a little bit spicy, a little bit juicy, a little bit fucking realistic. There's no way in hell I'm in that situation, a person is in that situation, and they respond the way Auburn was responding. It was just annoying. Remember I told you there was a thing that was like keeping me intrigued, was that Owen knows Auburn like from her past, but he wouldn't tell her and we don't know, and that was keeping me intrigued. And we finally found out how he knew her, and it was the same thing as if we don't find out. First of all, the problem that I have with it was, he said, I'm never gonna tell her this, how I actually know her, but I'm not gonna tell her this because this is not my confession, this is Adam's. Baby boy, Adam is dead. That was the most interesting part of the story, and they just left it like for half a page in the prologue. Why? He's dead. How the fuck is he gonna tell her? Why was that fucking necessary to the story? What did it do? What did it add? Nothing. Exactly. Nada. Nothing. I feel like I waited this whole book for the sake of knowing the secret of how he actually met her, and it was so underwhelming. Not to mention undeniably stupid and unnecessary. 2 stars at best. Side eye. Side eye. What was this? What was this? Why are we doing this? Why? But we did it. We did it. We found her. She's here and she's a bad Coho book. I'm still shocked, my man. How can you take those themes and make them so fucking boring? Like, how can you take teen pregnancy, death, this and that, fucking addiction, self-end, like alcoholism, and then have them do a rhyming duel in the middle of the street like it's normal, like it's cute and romantic? Okay, now that I've calmed down, I want to thank you for watching. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope this was entertaining to you. I love you, and I'm gonna see you next video. Bye. That bye was cringy. I'm never gonna wave again. Bye.